Okay, good evening, everyone, once again. Welcome to the Elevation Online School Kids and Teens Growth Series. I want us to start with the Elevation Online School daily mantra. Can you see my screen? Yes, it's clear. Let's start from the top. Elevation Online School daily mantra. What if it's too hard?
I'll push through.
What if it's too rough?
I'll push through.
And what if it's too tough?
I'll push through.
Are you too young?
That's not true.
Are you not good enough?
That's not true.
Why?
Because you're not in my mind.
Beautiful. So we'll get to I believe in myself. And when you're saying I believe in myself, when you're saying something with confidence, I believe in myself, your chin is up. I stand tall, your head is high. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, go. I believe in myself.
No.
I stand tall. You say it. I want you to say it, not just good. What is integrity?
Doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
What is accountability?
Learning my actions.
So you continue, I'm a leader, not a follower. I want to say this from there down.
I am a leader, not
a follower. I think before I act. Continue talking. I think before I act.
I think before I act. I
reflect on my decisions.
I reflect on my decisions.
Who is in control?
I am in control.
If I'm not in control, I'm in control. Say it. Say it. If I'm not in control.
If I'm not out of control.
Out of control.
I'm out of control.
No, I want you to say it from beginning. If I'm not in control, I'm out of control.
Yes, I'm not in control. I'm out of control.
As long as I try, I cannot fail.
As long as I try, I cannot fail.
I respect others and I demand respect.
I respect others and I demand respect.
My words are powerful and I speak light into myself.
My words are powerful and I speak light into myself.
Today will be a great day no matter what.
Today will be a great day no matter what.
Okay, so I want you guys to say this. I don't want you to say after me. Just read this. I love myself. I believe in myself. And 1, 2, 3, go.
I love myself. I believe in myself.
Beautiful. Can you see? So we have a speaker today that I want to introduce to you. Yes, it's someone that we've seen before. She's no other person than a child and adolescent development professional. She's a children and teen mentor, author, and lead facilitator at Life Funds Leadership, an organization dedicated to youth development and leadership. She has a deep passion for guiding young people towards confident, purpose-driven, value-centered lives. So she's going to drive us into one today. She has authored several children and youth development books and works closely with parents and educators to design and deliver mentoring-focused programs that support children. Yeah, that's good. Keep clapping. Preteens and teenagers in building character, self-confidence, life skills, and responsible decision-making. He's no other person than Ebunoluwa Jite. Yes, let's keep a clap for her. She comes up. So our topic, the topic, I don't know if she will be the one that will introduce the topic. Okay, let me just say the topic. So as she's coming on board, just think about questions that you want to ask and things you want to say. The topic for today is my better me plan. Yes, your better me plan. What's that plan that you think, oh yes, if you do it, it will make you a better version, the best version of yourself? So I want you guys to listen, pay attention, and jot down your questions if there is any. And I'm sure Mrs. Ebunoluwa Jite will have a lot of answers and questions and answers to your questions. Thank you very much. You're welcome, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Good to be joining the interaction today. I don't like calling it class, I don't like calling it lesson, but interaction. And I want to be sure you guys are excited to see my face again. So if you are, can I get an emoji to show me that you're excited to have me? All right, thank you, Damisola. Thank you. And Mary, thank you. Antonia, Anthony, thank you. Ayobami, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Florence. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so I want someone, you have to raise your hand if you want to speak so everything can be orderly. So I want someone to just give us, to just remind us what we discussed the last time we had this interaction, the last time we met here on Elevation School Kids and Teens Growth Series. So who is going to remind us? I'm not seeing any hand.
It's you were made for a reason.
I have to call you before you speak so everything can be orderly. All right. So with that,
It's
okay. So all right. I know you are using probably your mom's. That's Olubukola. All right. Okay.
yeah.
So let's
Okay.
hear you.
It was you were made for a reason.
Okay, you are made for a reason. Wow, see me clapping for you. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so we learned some things. Does someone want to tell us one or two things they learned from that session? What did you learn? What was your take home? What was your take home from that session? Who wants to tell us? I want someone else to speak. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Okay, because of our time, we learned we learned that God created every one of us for a purpose. God did not just bring you to this world just to live, to be born, to eat, to grow, go to school, get married, have children, become a grandmother or a grandfather, and die. God sent you to the world because there is something He wants you to do to make the world a better place. Because there is a solution He has put in you for it so to solve a solution to a problem of the world in you. You are a problem solver. You are a solution to so many people's prayer in the world. That was what we learned. And we learned it from some kids who were bold and brave enough to say, you see, I'm not too young. Even though I'm a child, I'm going to make a difference in my world. So we learned from Ryan Wells, popularly known as Ryan Wells. He lived in Canada. And because he loved the people of Africa, especially people of Uganda in Africa, he saved money, he worked for money to get them wells, to sink wells for them. Because he heard that they had to trek or travel miles, several miles before they could get water to drink. He couldn't imagine it. He had water to drink in his house. He couldn't imagine kids like him not having water to drink or going through stress before they would get water. So he drove it. He raised fund sent to Africa to sink wells for people of Uganda, and they have sank thousands of wells in Africa. We learned about a writer. We learned Anne Frank. We learned about um, Malala. We learned about a lot of people who were bold and daring, who said, I'm not too young to make a difference, and they made a difference. And I want to believe that you've been thinking, you've been praying about how you want to make a difference. And remember, we said it doesn't have to be something great like what Ryan Wells did. It doesn't have to be sinking the world. It doesn't have to be giving food to a lot of people. It could be sharing your lunch, sharing snack with someone in school. It could be saving your money to get someone a pair of shoes. It could be just warming up to a new student, a new kid in your school that someone is bullying. It could be raising an advocacy, telling your school authority that this has been going on in the school and it has to stop. Fighting for those who could not fight for themselves. Fighting, I don't mean going to box somebody, getting physical with someone. When I mean fighting, I mean speaking up for those who you think they are being oppressed in your school by going to make a case for them with the school authority. These are ways you can make a difference. Okay, so we are going to pick it up from there today. We are going to pick it up from there today. So today we have a very special topic, the Better Me Plan. The Better Me Plan. It's an adventure, it's not a lesson. Why is an adventure? An adventure is a journey to discovery, a journey to discover something when you have an adventure. So today, we are on a journey to discover and achieve our dreams. Is someone excited about that? Is someone excited about that? Oh, yes, good, good. I heard when you were reading your school mantra, the daily mantra, you talked about you are not too small to make a difference, you are not too young. You talked about the fact that you can. Yes, you can. You talked about the fact that you are unstoppable. These are lovely, great affirmations. So today, we want to see how you can achieve that dream, achieve that vision, achieve that goal. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. So welcome me to your Better Me adventure. Okay, so we are starting a journey to your dream. Are you ready to discover your Better Me? All right. I know you are ready. You've shown me that you are ready. Okay, so let's start with a story. Let's start with the story of Maya. One day, Maya was in school. Then the principal called them to the school hall. All of them, they sat down, they are in elementary school. All of them sat down to listen. The principal told them that they have a guest in their school. The girl is a young teenage girl. Mind you, Maya's school is an elementary school. That means they are all young. So Maya is a teenager, meaning she's older, slightly older than all the pupils in Maya's school. So the principal introduced the speaker, a young, beautiful girl. I hope you can see her on the screen. She gave a lovely lecture, encouraging the kids in the school that yes, you can change the world. She told them a story, how she's changing the world, how she's going from place to place, raising money, raising funds to provide school materials, books, school shoes, school backpacks for those who are in need. Maya was excited about it. Maya was taken by the way she was speaking. Maya desired, she wished she could speak boldly like that. Then, after the program, Maya's morale, Maya's enthusiasm, Maya's excitement started draining. It started draining. Maya was no longer excited. She felt she was weighed down. Then she became moody. She became sad. When she got home, her mom saw she was sad. Her mom called her, Maya. Why are you sad? Why are you not excited? Why are you not happy? Maya said, oh, mom, something happened in our school today. A young girl Like a 40-year-old girl came to speak with us in school today, and she spoke about how we can change the world. She told us everything, what she's doing to change the world, how she's caring for the less privileged, how she's raising funds to make sure they don't lack anything they need for their education. But that is not even the main thing. She spoke so well, and I love the way she spoke. I wish I could speak like her. I wish I could also do what she's doing. But, mom, I'm too young, and I can't even speak. I don't have the kind of boldness, the kind of confidence she has. Then the mom told her, her mom said, Maya, you are making a mistake. You are making a mistake. So I want to ask you now, you have to raise your hand to tell me the mistake you think Maya was making. What is that mistake you think Maya was making? Who wants to tell us? Okay, someone is raising. Marion, all right. Okay, so Marion, go ahead. Tell us one of the mistakes Maya is making.
She is doubting herself.
She's doubting herself. Great. Yes, that's one of the mistakes. Amazing. Okay, another mistake that Maya is making, and Mary.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay, I'm asking that Maya made a mistake. So I want to know the one of the mistake Maya was making in the story.
Um, like like Marion said, she was doubting herself, and like doubting yourself isn't really a good thing because
Okay.
like you're not sure about yourself, and it means that
Okay.
you're not really there for like yourself.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. She was doubting herself, and doubting yourself is not a good thing. All right. So Damisola, you want to say something? You have the mic. Damisola, you can speak. Go ahead. Unmute your mic.
Um, she's looking over what like she can do and what she can't do, and the thing that she doesn't know that she can do it, but she doesn't just believe in herself.
Oh, great. Great. Amazing. She thinks she can't do it. She doesn't believe in herself. All right. Thank you. Wonderful answers, wonderful contributions. Okay, yes. Maya was making mistakes. These are the mistakes Maya was making. Like you said, you answered correctly. Maya was doubting herself, which was a mistake. Then Maya was not confident about what she can do. That's another mistake. Maya Maya felt she was too young. She was too young. But in your mantra and last month, you learned that you are never too young to make a difference. She was thinking she was too young. So her mother called her. Her mother said, Maya, you are making a mistake. You are not too young. And that's another mistake you are making. You are thinking you are not confident, you are not bold enough. You are also thinking you don't have the ability to speak fluently, to speak like the girl that came to your school spoke. These are mistakes you are making. Every great person you see today, they started somewhere. They started somewhere. No one was born as an expert. No one was born knowing how to do the great and the amazing things they are doing now. Everyone learns to do what they are doing now. And just so you can learn to do great things. The girl that came to your school learned to speak boldly. The girl that came to your school learned to raise fund, to speak for people, and you too, you can learn it. So that takes us to our next slide. Okay, our next slide says the secret of the bridge. The secret of the bridge. Okay, before we go into that, I want to ask you, you have to type your responses into the chat. You can just choose a word or two words because of our time to put in your responses, to type in your responses. Okay. Now, let me ask you, do you have any big idea, or do you have someone you've met, someone you've seen that you strongly desire to be like? Or do you have, or is there something you see in someone that you strongly desire to have? Let's go. I want to see so we can all learn from you. Do you have a dream? Do you have someone you want to be like? Is there a skill or something you wish you could do that you cannot do right now? No one is. I'm expecting your charts. I want to believe you. Okay, yes. Damsala said, yes, my brother. He really wants to be a police officer. Achievable. That's good. A police officer. Good. All right. I'm expecting more. It could be a skill. It could be the way someone does something. Yes. I'm expecting more. I look up to learning good at standard English. Good. To be able to speak standard English. Excellent. Okay. Can I get more? How about to be a good singer? Like, you see somebody who sings well and you want to be a good singer. Okay, a great artist, a great writer. Okay, someone who cares for other people. Okay. I'm seeing Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, famous artist, great. A neurosurgeon, great. Okay, that is good. A doctor, okay, that is good. All right. You see, the difference between those dreams that you have written and where you are right now is a bridge. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be, your goal, your dream, is a bridge. It's a bridge. We all know what a bridge is. We all know the function of a bridge. When you have a river, when you have a sea, a river, or an ocean, it's not easy. It's not possible to even cross some ocean except to have all a ship, a ferry. But if a car wants to cross the ocean, the car will need to pass through a bridge, to drive on a bridge to get to the other side of the ocean. So see your vision as being at the other side of an ocean, at the other side of a river. And you need something that will connect you to your dream, that will make it possible. And that is a bridge. So this evening, what we are learning basically is how to build the bridge, how to construct the bridge, so that you can move from where you are now to where you are going. Note this, a bridge is built one step at a time. And we are building yours together today. I hope you are here with your pen and your paper, or your pencil and your paper. So
Yeah.
because we'll be building the bridge together. So how you take step daily, simple, small steps every day until you totally complete, finish building your bridge, constructing your bridge. Okay, so you can get to where you're going. All right, so let's look at this. Okay, this is Maya. Okay, someone is here trying to be like Maya, wanting to be like Maya. Someone is here like Maya, desiring to be able to speak confidently and boldly like the young teenage girl that came to our school. All right, so I want every one of you to now be like Maya now. Can you see? Can you see that telescope Maya is holding? Just to see the future. So I want every one of you to now think. You can close your eyes. You can close your eyes now. I want you to close your eyes now. I would have loved to take away the screen.
Okay.
But okay, let's do it briefly. Okay. Many of you are not even okay. All right. Um, okay, I want you to be able to see my face now. I want you also close your eyes now. Try to imagine in 2 years' time. Add 2 years to your age now. If you are 6 now, think about when you'll be 8. If you are 8, think about your 10th birthday. If you are 10, think about your 12th birthday. Just add 2 years to your years now, to your age now. Now imagine, what will you be? What will you be doing? Think about that subject that is difficult for you now. Think about that skill that you wish to build, like Maya, ability to speak fluently. Think about that uh, skill, probably is to be able to play piano very well, probably is to be able to play football very well, probably is to increase your speed if you're an athlete, a runner. It could be to be able to sing very well. It could be to be able to write very well, to be able to write a storybook, and probably you are having that vision, that dream to write a first novel at the age of 8 or at the age of 10. Just think about that thing that you want to be separated, celebrated for. Or you want to have the award of being the best student in your class. I don't know if they do that where you are. Probably that is what you want. Probably your own needs in the next 2 years. Presently, my grades at school, I'm still stuck at 50%. By in 2 years' time, I want to always be between 95% and 100%. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. So think about it. Think about it. So just think about that thing. All right. So if you have your pen, so open your eyes now. If you have your pen and your paper, I want you to write. In 2 years, I want to have learned. Just write it down. In 2 years, I want to be able to. Some of you, it could be that you cannot sit down to read for 30 minutes. Some of you, that could be the issue. You cannot sit down to read for 30 minutes. You can write, in 2 years, I want to be able to sit down to read for 2 hours. That's marvelous. That's wonderful, isn't it? In 2 years, I want to be able to complete a book. Some of you have not been able to finish reading a book, to complete a book. So, in the next 2 years, I want to be able to finish a book. Okay, that's a goal and a wonderful one. So write it down. Write it down. Some of you, you are always timid. Nervous when they ask you to speak in front of the whole school or even in front of the class. So you can write it. In 2 years' time, I want to be able to speak boldly in front of the entire school. I want to be able to address my class in the next 2 years. You can put it down. All right. Okay, so let's move. I'll continue sharing my screen again. Okay, so let's another time travel. In 4 years, what do you think? In 4 years, can you see? Let's name this young guy we are seeing on the screen. Let's name the young guy Jason. So the next 4 years, Jason wants to clinch the award for being the best in mathematics. Wow, that's wonderful. Can you see? Okay. All right. The truth is no limit. Okay, so I want to stop here. Let me continue sharing my screen. Let me stop sharing my screen so you can see me again. All right. There's something I want us to see here. There is something called potential. Anything you want to be, no matter how big it is, a pilot, a lawyer, a doctor, a neurosurgeon, okay, a businessman, the richest man in the world. You want to be able to build an app. You want to build something that will compete with Instagram, with TikTok. You want to be able to build a robot. There is something called potentials. We all have that potentials. So what are potentials? Let's look at it. Potentials are like seeds. Okay, potentials are like seeds, something hidden inside you that is waiting to grow. It's like a seed. When you see a seed, you cannot even imagine the amount of fruit we get from the seed. For example, a mango seed. If you pick a mango seed, or even a bean seed, a pea seed, a corn seed, if you plant it and it grows, that's inside that seed are potentials, great potentials. Inside that seed, you can get thousands of fruits. If you plant the mango seed this year, and in the next 5 years, the mango tree has grown and is now producing fruits. Can you imagine how many fruits the mango tree will produce in the next 5 years? And it's now be producing the fruits yearly. Assuming the mango tree produces 200 fruits after 5 years, then the following year it produces another 700. Can you imagine that? Just a mango seed. And someone picks that mango seed and takes it to another country to plant it. That means that same mango tree, that same seed, the first seed that was planted, has produced thousands of fruits for people, and people are taking like hundreds from those thousands to go and plant elsewhere. That shows that that single mango tree, a mango seed, is capable of producing millions of mango fruits. That is the way our potentials are. There are amazing and great things inside you right now, even if you can't see it. I saw someone wrote that he wants to be an aeronautic engineer. Amazing. You can. The potential is inside of you. The potential is inside of you. It's all the amazing things that you'll be able to do, that you can learn, are inside of you. And you have the ability, you have the potential. It's just the only thing missing is to now build the bridge, to start constructing the bridge. Okay? And never say, I am just a kid. Never say, I am just a kid. As children, you have to start building from now. You have to start building from now. Now, we've talked about, okay, let's leave that because of our time. Okay, so let me continue sharing my screen. Okay, if you're still with me, let me see some emojis from you. If you're still with me, okay. All right, okay. Thank you. I just want to be sure you are still with me. Okay, so having learned about your potentials, that you are capable of doing great and mighty things, you don't have any limit. No limits. No limit. You have imagined it. Now, you have imagined it. You can do it. You can do it. So this takes us to a very important and crucial aspect of our interaction today, and that is how to hit your target every time. That is how to build your bridge. How to build your bridge. There is something called, okay, I want you all to unmute now. You all unmute now. I want you all to unmute. All right. Then we all mute back. Okay. I want you all to unmute. I want you to spell smart. Smart. When you say someone is smart. No, we go together. Everybody, let's go together. One, two, three, go. Let's go. S-M-A-R-T. Okay, that's smart. Can you see that on the screen? Can you see that on the screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, you can see that on the screen. All right. Okay. So there's something called smart goals. Smart goals. Okay. So whatever you want to, so we are trying to build a bridge now. And so we have what is called smart goals. Okay. But before we go into smart goals, there is something I want to show you. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So small steps build big success. Small steps build big success. You don't have to do everything today. Those things you have imagined, you don't have to do them. You cannot become those things in a day. Someone cannot become a doctor in a day. You can't just desire, I want to become a doctor and become a doctor that very day. I want to become an aeronautic engineer and you become it that very day. I want to be able to speak fluently and confidently and you become that very day. No, it is not possible. It is not possible. You do it, you do it gradually, one small step every time. One small step every time. Okay? So that is what we are doing now. I want to build one small step every time. Okay? There is something you have to do about your goals, what you want to achieve. Okay? So, assuming I will stop sharing my screen now. Okay, for someone who wants to be able to speak confidently like Maya, he has to think. After writing it down, like you've written some things down today, now write after your goals, those dreams, those things you want to achieve. So write under those things you want to achieve, what do I need to do to achieve those things? What do I need to do to become a confident speaker? What do I need to do to become a famous artist? What do I need to do to become the best student in mathematics in my school? What do I need to do to be able to finish a book
Miss.
in a month? Okay, you have to write that. Okay, and Mary, you have a question?
Well,
Okay,
you have to practice every day, and
good.
you have to like focus on that thing.
You have to practice every day. Okay, all right. So someone who desires to be a great piano player, who wants to be able to perform in a hall filled with people, to be able to play in a hall filled with people, to play for thousands of people, cannot just back the piano and go there and start playing that very day. He has to learn, keep practicing to get there. Someone who wants to be a great writer, who wants to write a storybook or a novel, will not just sit down and start writing that very day and finish it. There's something you have to do every day. So because you have so many goals, you have to go and research that. That's a homework I'm giving to you. You have to get back home, write in the paper, in your journal, what you have to do every day to be who you want to be. Okay, so we'll be using some examples now. Okay, so which example should we use? Okay, let's use the example of someone who wants to be able to play piano perfectly well. And let's use the example of someone who wants to be an artist, and someone who wants to move from 50% in health science to 90%. So let's be using those three examples now. So I'll start sharing my screen again. Okay. All right. So our SMART goal. The first step is writing that I want to become a great artist. I want to become an aeronautic engineer. I want to write my own storybook. I want to move from 50% in my mathematics to 90%. Okay, you write it. So it has to be specific. It has to be specific. What do you want to do? All of you, you've written something down. It has to be specific. If somebody says, I just want to be great, that is not specific. It's specific when you know when you have achieved it. I just want to have excellent grades. That is not specific. I want to improve in mathematics. I want to improve in my spoken English. That is not specific. But if you say, I want to start scoring 90% and 5% in my science, that is specific. I want to be able, in the next 2 years, I want to be able to play, okay, let me look for a tune in piano. Oh, I can't really remember now, but you know, there are some tunes that they have to learn that they consider someone who is skillful to be able to play. Or you can say, okay, I want to be able to write a storybook that is specific. If you just say, I want to be a great writer, it's not specific. Okay, so that is specific. I want to be able to speak confidently when addressing people. That is specific. Okay, so that is what you want to do. So let's move from that to measurable. That's the second letter when we are spelling SMART. The first letter is S, stands for specific. M stands for measurable. It has to be measurable. When it is measurable, you will know when you have achieved it. Measurable means, for example, now somebody who wants to read, to finish a book in a month, a big novel in a month. The goal will be, I want to finish this book in a month. That is not specific yet. But when it's measurable, you are saying that, okay, every day I will read 15 pages. Every day I will read 15 pages. That makes it measurable, what you are doing every day. You want to become a confident speaker. Every day I want to practice speaking for 10 minutes. Every week I want to practice speaking for 15 minutes with my mom. It makes it measurable. Okay, it makes it measurable. If you want to become an aeronautic engineer, you cannot enroll for that now that you are a child. That means you have to be good at science. You have to be good at mathematics. Then you can tell yourself, every day I will study science for 10 minutes, for 30 minutes every day. Okay? That is an action you are taking every day. It's important. Then let's move to achievable. Before you go to achievable, you must do something every day about that goal if you are serious about achieving that goal. Now let's move to achievable. It's achievable when it's realistic. For example, if I tell you my goal is to be able to fly in the sky like a bird, it's not achievable. I'm a human being. I don't have wings. How will it be possible for me to fly? Another unachievable goal is for you to say, okay, in the next 2 years, I want to start working in the hospital as a medical doctor. It's not achievable. What you can do with that is, okay, what are the subjects I need to be good at so that I can start working on those subjects right now? That makes it achievable. Okay? That makes it achievable. Then relevant. It must be relevant. Why is it important to you? Why is it important to you? Because if it is not important to you, you will not pursue it with all of your heart. Last month, we talked about being a world changer. You changing the world. You changing the world. You solving problems in the world. Then, whatever dream you have must be a solution to a problem in the world. Whatever dream you have, the mantra of your school says it. It says it. You are a leader. And if you are a leader, you must contribute positively to the world. So that is the first reason. That is the first thing that makes your goal, your dream relevant. Another thing that makes it relevant is its importance to you. Then lastly, it must be time bound. When do I want to achieve it? When do I want to achieve it? For example, you want to up your grades. You should be able to say, by the end of this academic session, I must score 90% in science. If that's it is time bound. And when you even put time to it, every day I must do this, it is time bound. If all these are not in place, you are still playing. You are still playing. You are doing what is called building castle in the air. In the air. I think you've heard that before. Building a castle in the air. So if your goals are not specific, you can't say this is exactly what I want to achieve. If you can't say how often you'll be doing it, if you can't say if it's really achievable, if it's not something like a fable, something like out of this world, if you can't say it is relevant, and if you don't have a time you want to achieve it, it is not realistic. That means you are still joking, you are still playing. Okay? All right. So we are rounding up. This particular page, we are going to send the slides to you. I'll send it to Auntie Buki. She's going to send it to you. This particular slide, I want you to get your journal and copy everything in this slide into your journal, and you are going to feel it. That will help you. That will help you. My goal is you will write it. What will I do? What you must do to achieve it? Then how often will you do it? You have to put it there every day. Why is it important to you? You have to put it there. Why it is important to you. Then another reason why I don't remember to mention this. Another importance is it will make you feel good about yourself. Of course, it will make you feel good. You'll be happy. You'll be happy. It will make you feel good. You'll be happy. In fact, one of the things to make you really work towards this goal is when you imagine yourself becoming what you want to become. Imagine yourself when you become a pilot, you are flying the aircraft, you're flying the aircraft, and everybody is clapping for you as the pilot. It makes you feel good. That's another reason why you have to pursue those dreams. It makes your parents feel good. Your parents will be happy about you, and it makes you feel important. Okay? All right, and when you will complete it. There are some that you complete in 2 years. In 2 years, there are some in 4 years, and there are some when you become adults. Okay. All right. So we'll be stopping here. Shine your light. Better me. Okay? You have the power to make a difference. Believe in yourself. The world believes in you. Build, lead, inspire, and create change. Okay, so I want you all to unmute as we say this declaration together before I take questions and we wrap it. All right. Okay, can you see the declaration?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Can you see the declaration?
Mhm.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, let's go.
I
I am growing.
Grow.
I am
I
brave.
am
Brave.
brave.
I
I
am
am
I
building
am
building my
building
future.
future.
Okay, can we say it again?
I
I am growing.
I am brave.
I
I
am
am
brave.
brave.
I
I
am
am
building my
building my
future.
future.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you can be a world changer. You can be the president of United States of America. You can be a mayor in London. You can be a prime minister. You can be a, a teacher, a professor, an engineer, a neurosurgeon, whatever you want to be, you can be. You have the potential in you. You just have to build your bridge by doing something every day to build your bridge. Okay, so do I have questions? Do I have questions? Any question for me? Okay. All right. And Mary?
When you were born, were you able to complete your your goal?
Okay, when I was born,
No, I mean when you were a child.
yes. One of my goals is to be a writer, and I'm a writer today. One of my goals is to be a preacher, and I'm a preacher today. One of my goals is to be a mentor to young children, to teenagers, and that's what I'm doing today. Okay? All right. Okay. So, any other question before we round up? We are rounding up now. Have you learned something today?
Yes. Yes.
Have you learned something today?
Yes.
Have you
Yes.
learned something today?
Miss, what do you want to become before you wanted to become a teacher?
Okay, I'm not a teacher. Yes, I'm not a teacher. I've shared my dreams, my goals with you. What I've always wanted to become. Okay. All right.
Okay. Everybody stop.
Okay, so bye.
Bye.
Bye.